Good for trading. Whoa! No fucking way. Is this the actual guy? No fucking way. No fucking way. I'm normal. I'm super normal right now. No way, this guy. He wrote an entire story in my YouTube comment? No way. This is insane. I cannot believe I just caught him online. He just says, anyone else get their e-chest wiped after the server updated? Go read it? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. What's up? What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, go to YouTube. Did you delete it? Sort by new? Good, 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 good. I have 77 comments on this thing. 20,000 views. Pinning it. I haven't read it. I'm just pinning it. Pin. Pin. Heart. Hi, Paul. The YouTube algorithm somehow recommended this to me today. I'm super... Finish reading. Finish reading. I made this stash a long time ago, right before I decided to stop playing. I'm glad the items went to good use. Haha. Let's go! No matter what many comments say, I never owned a shop. Many of my items were in shops as I widely distributed my old kits. You may have seen a Glowski's God kit or Stardust pickaxe even laying around somewhere. Yes and yes. Bro, I still have like a dub of these. I did 2 dupes here. The chunk dupe and a donkey dupe. Bro. Bro. This is around the time when Unbreakables were working. I was a programmer, so I knew how to make Unbreakables perfect with my understanding of Java. The 32k durability items were some of the first perfect Unbreakables on the server. I understand that since 2B2T updated 1.19, all illegals were removed, so sadly that history is gone. The reason some items were reverted was because I logged in randomly months later and looked into some of my chests, not knowing there had been any patch. One day, I felt like building a house. There was no schematic used. I just free built it, stopped halfway through as I had gotten bored. That's this like tiny kid house that he built nearby. This thing. This little house in the back.
Over there yet?
No. Yes, yes. I have not logged into 2B2T in almost 6 years. I had made many other stashes, but I doubt they're still around. Here are the ones I remember. Nether Portal dupe from July 2016. 1111 dupe from 2016. Donkey dupe from 2017. Crafting dupe from 2017. 2 stashes. Donkey dupe 2. Crafting dupe from 2018. The one you found. Hope I gave you a nice piece of history. Thank you for finding my stash a couple years ago. It brings back some fond memories watching you go through it. It's kind of interesting how 2B2T is really just some like weird niche corner of the vast internet. But I don't know. Shout out to GlowskiBroski. Shout out my barber back in whatever year I found this. And shout out Furry Cargo and Tiny Pebbles. I sometimes think into the future if there might be people someday that are like some crazy like 2B2T lore fanatics, and they're like, Paul Steve, he's the Treasure Planet guy. He's my favorite base hunter type shit. I'm like, he was part of the Journeyman. That was my favorite base hunting group. Is he on still? He's online right now. I'll meet up with him. Yes, Sego. I know, bro. I know. I'm actually watching your stream. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that was kind of like a baby kid's stash now that I think about it. Well, I never really do think about it. Don't care. I'm more about ladies and killing people on 2B2T. Yeah. Yes, Decto, I do want a book from Glowski. I mean, I would like to meet up with him in person and get a book. Alright, so everybody, enjoy the blue text in particular in my chat right now, as it is reading every single sign that we pass on the highway on the way to our location. Hopefully it doesn't leak our spot. It's actually very possible that it's gonna leak exactly where we are, but hopefully I'm going fast enough to where you guys can't stop me. We are already like 1/5 of the way there, so it's actually not too bad of a travel, isn't it? I'm gonna go to the bathroom and Elijah, you're in charge. Really? Pig on the other side? Yep. That's gonna be a Glowski base. Does it have a name? Nope. Oh, they just sent him into the next dimension over. Huh? Huh? Guys, I'm nervous. I'm out of here. I can't do it. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. That's gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I'm out forever. See you. Bye. Just kidding. I'm brave. $1 million invention right here. Popcorn without the fucker hard pieces. That's what whatchamacallit's for. GlowskiBroski. What's it called? Pirate's Booty. Bro, this is insane. This is the craziest day of my life right now. What are these? Normal. Heck, this is not much of anything. What is the story behind this? Decto? Was he just AFK naked in a field with nothing? We just building. Oh. I guess I'll oh my goodness. Glowski. That is a good question. I'm glad that you asked. So, you are right. You did use a travel exploit that left no chunk trails. And I could tell that because you brought 2 or 3 accounts out there, and I can tell that you put the effort in to like start them all at the same spot and then go at the same trajectory and travel out there. And I will show you. Oh, that's it. And also this was when it was a fast E-fly in combo with, oh dude, I'm so stoked that I can tell you about this. Lambda is the MVP client of what, 2022 or 2023? MVP client, and it in part because it had radar. Okay, so I'm about to switch over to my display. It had this radar. So even though with these chunk trails on the ground, the classic old chunks that we know about, it showed no trail, server side, it still loaded the path that you created a little bit faster than old chunks. And because the radar thing was like ping reliant, it was able to display the trail. And look, you can see how it loads. Back when he only lived like 70k out. Okay, well I just passed another trail. But you see, once I fly over it, there's no trail, but I was using this one as a guide to point me because it was still picking up a little bit. You can even see on the minimap here, the way that the server wants to load these bits a bit faster. And that's why it looks like that. The exploit I used was boat travel from 2018. It caused the boat to travel into unloaded chunks at 1600 blocks per second and not generate any, so I thought, I guess it left a little one. Haha. Right. But yeah, shout out Lambda. I wouldn't have ever found that if it wasn't for the Lambda radar. Glowski says, the reason boat travel was patched was because it was actually also a mega lag exploit. When you traveled too far, it caused the server to try and load all the chunks in between the starting and ending position, which breaks everything. That's really interesting to hear, because I don't know if you knew about this, Glowski, but there was a boat TP. The boat TP that Fit made a video about that only worked in the end. You like did the thing to like rip somebody from end spawn to wherever you were trying to bring them to with an end gate. It was a similar tech was happening where it was essentially a TP. However, server side, it just like quickly loaded all of the chunks in between, like so fast that you could really never find a trail, theoretically. But it made it so if you did the boat DP the wrong way, or if you did something a certain way, it could also crash the server because it tried to load all the chunks in between type shit. So that's interesting. It's interesting that boats were being used that way in 2018 and then it was patched, but then because of the end gate, it was able to be used a similar way. Now, the thing is, Glowski, is you know, based on your comment that you left on my YouTube, know way more about the coding end of things than I could ever know. I am a simpleton. So I just basically am spewing what I've seen and heard. I don't really know the technicalities about it. Glowski, when I found your stash, it was about 800 doves with some stacked stuff. And as of right now, I have about 100 dubs left of it to my name. However, the majority of this 100 dubs that I'm talking about is like a shit ton of those like half-filled disc kits. He's so cute. I have like 12 dubs of the like half-filled Unbreakable kits. Anyways, yeah, but I'm curious what the story is behind the Dark kit. Is that just like one of like the Dark Emperor's kits that you took and duped a shit ton of? That was one of your Unbreakable kits. There was Glowski's God kit, there was Glowski's Not Very Breakable, and then there was the Dark kit. Those were like the three main ones that you had a lot of. There were a couple others, but I liked the brown survival ones. Oh yeah, there was not many of those. There was like 6 of those total, and Egg took like 4 of them. I hope you have more. You still have a whole dub? Good. I have 0. I had 0 after the whole heist was done. I had 0 from the start. You I don't know about that, Egg. I don't know. I was like, oh, this is the best one. By the time I went over to take any, they were all cooked. Most of the kits at that stash were only at that stash, by the way, so enjoy. Yeah, probably the brown ones. Probably the brown. Actually, if Bobbers took a bunch of them, then we might still have them in the mix. I was in Imperium for a while, and my friend, the Dark Emperor, asked me to make him a custom Unbreakable kit, so I made that one for him. Yo! I know my second biggest one was rated by Wayo. It was secured, no chunk trail, about as far as out, so I don't know how it was demolished. Damn. I didn't know about that. So this one that I found was gonna be your biggest. Oh yeah, I also have unlimited gray beds now, because I unstacked so many from your stash. But he says, bro, I'm glad you robbed me. You have put the items in a way better use than I could ever have. It brought back good memories looking at your video YouTube blessed me with. I'm glad I didn't chop it up then. I'm glad, like, uploading it, I kind of felt like a shitter because, like, there's so much going on in that video. It would have been such a pain in the ass to really chop up the VOD to all the highlighted moments. But in this moment, I'm glad that I didn't chop it up any more than I did for that video, because it allowed you to fully experience the full experience that we had on stream. Well, if nobody has any other announcements or things they would like to ask or say, I'm gonna end stream here in a second. Let's get the boys in cam. He's getting the shit beat out of him right now. What is happening? I got my stupid Moogle skin on. Alright. Let's go, Yak. Let's go.